Hey, Miss Stephanie, how are you this morning?
Good morning.
Okay, so you voted for a few weeks ago to study the proposal, but in the interim, something has happened to make you change your mind. Am I right? And if I am, what is that?
A few weeks ago, I voted to put on the agenda this resolution to hire, professionals in relation to issuing the $30 million in bonds. It was simply to move it onto our agenda to be voted on today.
Now you have introduced a separate resolution that essentially, Stephanie, it says tell the Pelicans thanks, but no thanks.
And this is in association with Councilman Bradford also.
Yes, he's a co-sponsor of the resolution.
Why'd you put yours forward?
Well, the overwhelming opposition, that has come our way, it's just overwhelming. The concerns, the environmental concerns, the concerns expressed by the Shreveport Police Department and other city employees, the taxpayers. I mean, it's just overwhelmingly against us moving forward.
What percentage of your constituents who have contacted you, well, two parts to the question, I guess, compared to most issues, are you getting a whole lot of phone calls from the folks in your district, and basically what are they saying?
Well, it's two parts to this. Of course, I have a single member district, so my constituents' concerns, but this is a broader than just a district at this point. And I would say that other than the people whose hands are basically in the kitty, I've heard no support.
When the mayor tells us that this project with corporate realty can go forward without the Pelicans, with or without the Pelicans, would you be in favor of looking at that?
Well, my resolution basically takes the Pelicans out of the equation.
Hence taking the $30 million out of the equation.
Absolutely. So if we can move forward without the Pelicans, my resolution effectively does that.
So let's do a little head count here. Mr. Fleury is a no.
Mm-hmm.
Would I be presumptuous to say Ms. Lynch is a no? Would I be presumptuous to say Mr. Bradford is a no? Those are three nays.
Yeah.
All it needs is one more. Do you think that's going to be the case today?
Do you have a presumption about Councilman Jenkins or Corbin?
I have Corbin's new one just now. You want to hear this?
Yes.
I said, are you a yes or no? And he just texted me, no at the moment. Would take a big change in financing to change my mind. And that was kind of what Mr. Jenkins told me yesterday. He said he's probably a no.
But then he told the TV folks last night
that it would be tough. It's tough to turn down $139 million in private dollars.
We're not turning down $139 million. If we can move forward, because the opposition has been against, publicly financing a $30 million sports complex.
Right.
And so my resolution effectively takes that out of the equation. People have not, they didn't have a problem with the private dollars being invested.
Yeah.
It was the public monies that they've had concerns about.
You told us a couple of weeks ago this was a done deal. Do you still feel that way this morning?
I've said a couple of things. There were 4 votes, and you still really don't have any idea that there are not still 4 votes for it.
You're right.
In other words, basically, it's a long time until 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Yes, until 3 o'clock this afternoon. It's a long time. But I also said that the power was with the people. I don't know if I said it on your show, but certainly I said that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that the opposition has been so overwhelming from the taxpayers, from the people they expect to sit in those seats. How can you ignore that?
Is there anything that could happen between now and 3 o'clock that would change Stephanie Lynch's mind?
No. We gave them 3 weeks to make their case to the public. Remember, that was the discussion.
Mm-hmm.
Give them time. Give us time. We're going to get out. We're going to meet with people. And that turned into closed-door private meetings, by the way, for the most part. And they still never gained any traction. They couldn't get, even with the slick campaign and all of that, they gained no traction. And still are saying, well, we can't answer those questions. We can't answer this. We can't answer this. We can't do another Elio deal. We cannot afford it.